say a bay and your fossil. In your house, so good to come in your Pacific Omega.
0.9.
Sabayo, Mamano Sariayo, Aya Santa Ose, Mama for Bragash, Mamano Sabayo, Mamano Sariayo, Aya Santa Ose, Mama for Bragash.
Yano, every day, yeah. Yano, every day, yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And also it's your life.
FM.
Hey, neat.
Jamaican phone na akwa be de bandit 100.9 dwumadi aye torchlight na ye de ebrewe na menua na torchlight no me special guest abo dwumadi de so aye Steven Atubiga enei onka aye NDC ho biem ono aka se kwa form aye ne political party National Liberation Congress na eneye bebisa se aye Steven Atubiga Binduri abrantie the political future and the same. And then you the torchlight no get the air back to so. Now you interrogate no. Also better interview be solid interview. I get the baby then you bring. At the end say at the fan ho. Na and then minister na Atubiga air baby di enkomo exclusively. Ewo e neat 100.9. They want that na baby to ne and you bring me at the McJerry say AGYEMANG. Na Pius Bedu Bansen. Now me abene one mo de bo bichidom. Abene frame so na social media da Roma. We twa bibia gum na sabri ko Facebook live. Eje need 100.9 FM kwhwa de wo ho. Ko Facebook live is here. Kwhwa de. Need 100.9 FM. Kwana kwhwe. Ambulance video ya me show no enye sa 30 second 15 second video no. I'm showing about 2 minutes 30 second video, full video. Edema ASA ambulance here, Air Cement, National Ambulance. Air Cement. Na nyadaji na dia kwhwe ansa ma share me interview na say. Full video, 2 minutes 30 seconds. Now dia share enoma bi ekokokoko so. Ansa na ambulance ne ba betu ane echasa wo de kwache we this one here. Wo de kona kwache we this one here. I'm giving you exclusive. When you 30 seconds, 15 seconds no. Wo de exclusive. Kona kwache. But the number of cement bags now they will share. What they kind aya kind cement bags no. what they kind about some for ma I could be a befriend no more no one more they call the kind some bags na but you do a ambulance no na aya na nipa bi ka what say change your attitude and I say change and I say the fix the nation. Fix your attitude or fix the nation. What do you corner kwashade? Na share the number of cement bags. Makumaku 16. Edusia. And na yellow do Ediagu ambulance. It belonging to Sege. Sabri amena ukasei ambulance na wokolebu workshop. Sabri ya ambulance ya yeka mwasemi. Wokolebu workshop CCA. I just said now no pay akra no. Just say workshop operators no one started the engine of the ambulance and now pay that way the see ya chana yamasem because bibia kosoa enye say see match say see April you say 26 March okay kwacha wo de nya adade na hwe number of cement bags wo mo twedigu ambulance ni mu wo de nya adade na wo de hwe why the two ambulance no for the video did 2 minutes 30 seconds. Would the shady na Uber with your course so yet your main money ye can yasemwa. You can't fix the country. Now a bit swaka and fix your attitude. But I'm telling you, you will be a yanya quine and 2 kwama on it. You will be a yanya quine. I go to school, maybe because school South Africa. One of the best universities in Africa. Your friend Rose University College. I was South Africa. Grahamstown. Na what the attitude be quiet. System na work on it may change your attitude in amount. It's like I say, fix the country and I say, fix your attitude. That will be some here. They say, Nandi Panda, they say, Nipam, you know, worry. Nipam, you know, worry. Na more attitude no be a free fear naba. As soon as he pious free when Yako, and an Nigerian so a free aya binduri, and on Mama Beshia. Well, yeah, I was say, fix your attitude. The part of free baby about the attitude now, are you comfortable woman or the other? No, Mommy and Mobesiano, my system, my mother be put in place. Matrimonial system, and they be change Mommy and attitude. Number synchronize your back. Number synchronizing Ayabako. Mekwa kwasra makonta ewo UK. Yakwaje yania somewhere I think 2011. Na yeba na dia sa abobe 2 AM. You drew traffic light am say masa. Ye ne terminal me pentem. Manikum. Ye kam say kwa. Ade ati anopa na krata ehye ye gate ano then no attitude and say you fix the country chese enipa deseni woton cement near the ambulance ababesi ho na wo cement bags ediagu national ambulance yeda na de Ghana amba echeso bi ehu ye eti bibia nkan ambulance amode befa cement idie debi me loading ngum eti ano na ye attitude na ya de aka ye systems ni ye adwuma yi a na ka ba bi ambulance de kwa kosi na ka beduru ho ama obi akwa ko loadu cement edi agum ka se wutu a wo loge baby a wo ko baby a fuel da car ni conditioner wutu wo kwa wo move car no edi akwa baby a wo de ekwofa ne ade it is a normal year you may year because people don't know how to so odini dwam de nya ne faso etu kwa ka ten say massa fix your attitude ono no turn cement an ambulance ababesi ho ana no why na dwe so no be lodu agu no ba gini sika na ka bibe ye adwuma ye na nhwehwema ye be ye ekofa wo mu nyina ba mu bia na ka wo ho abom say system no and ama attitude asesa binduri abranti otimanim hai aye Stephen Atubiga emre bia na asem de ekoso court okwa bia nanu mane traye ya de kokko gina amra da ni mo foi ekona sabre no Sajon so ko gina amra da ni ma o mapen da kofo o se aha se mra na woso no video mu kakra se no mapen da kofo ga o so ade ne de se okona amra no woso video mu kakra enti sometimes and not even sometimes always you know system the best sound a best sound mom ya twa de ni you na obi ka say fix the country now what make am want ya say yi ayalolo bus ba ye mena mo cars too ayalolo cars na ya de fro no na mo bi no sabre no so na mo car esi go but I decided to patronize ayalolo bus na ma hwe said ye I'm telling you we do Fridays and those are what the corporate world in the mu a wo for ayalolo bus winnim na wen kate ba kokra de gum djuma mu de bediw na daba ne de on ko de baby crowd winnim na wonum so de tum be se djuma mu de bediw na do Fridays a obe ministry of finance for ministry of health for obe fidelity for ecobank for obe despite media for who say do Fridays na adwuma bia the titru the corporate entities no wo mo form afade na obia fa na afade no mo ti ayalolo mu na condition boyen na ye go fi na wo de wo ye bema ba wo de enkate ye hono keke ma no to ayalolo boss no na wo aka sa obenu I'm telling you it is abri me say hey Ghana ye betuma sesan ye putu no ma bi pa in place here ye betuma enza it is sometimes no situation na wo mu no e best sound attitude no aka ni obi to me foka no wa tu wira de agu abonte no keke ye jan ho no ko ambulance na ye de fo ye de fa cement ne Ghana ambulance for say one be initiate a investigation processes na ye de ahwe say we ye hwanum and then number so and ambulance kokodu ba bi eduru ye de kokotwen cement na when ababeto abonti na de aka ne out of the 307 ambulances are yada na no kwani o 50 bi gu baby enim se ni nyina se dia we pe ena ne ho asem aba na de aka na de twe banche ambulance ya de fa bidie ambulance ya de twe noama edamu noama anu na wan ende hu video ma enti hu za ni yenhui anu ni yenhui asa ya se betra tro man hu sa de ne ya so be ahio ya so be ahie papa aban cars insurance yenye wo ho aban cars na ya ko ye ni me be expose no ma bi e be expose no ma bi because yan fix your mind or mind ntimi yanchie yen omamufuo na aso be hia so odi ni we dia no odi ana when no nim say wo nam ka kwan ho na wo to bibi de to abonten anye papa ne pa di pa dodo sen no mo so mo di omunim isu obi tike mu no wa to ade na to atwene twa no ko no agya ho yema bibi change say nipa yama bibi en change say nipa no yera Henry Court sha say odi congested Greater Accra make Accra work again sa an initiative ya and baby odi congested say am for the so am for ko ba no asa kwa ko tena and then ya attitude na system na ye gya no I want to for ofan call run about ye ka benku amutuo Debi me shada ko se me kwa kwato adua na me say eh ene se ne ha ne so de adamu ye wa ha ni kwahwe amutuo ne nkatenkwan de ye twi e je so pe kakaduro betima twi bi ofan call run about inside no inside ho no ofan call he ya barrier ye hwena no he ya kwada kwahwe na Gertrude Ankra na on the municipal chief executive ya mami yakobo fa the currency otimi di congested ya friend aka dey masa wo dey na tetire am for the best ya ko back am pa ma ko back wo no anu anu say dey obi ni ade nyina o mutoto obi ni ade nyina eje wie en ye putu no am in place I can regulate ni pa no iti yan kan say nji ba ko mfa mfirim wotimi ka fix your attitude na wunya fix the country mfirim sara so na timi ka fix the country na wunya fix the attitude ba me de obi same a ya be fix the country na sesam iti wura ma gam kra na wo wi na ehye wanim a wo yam be hyew se wuyi dia to form wo yam be hyew be kan ebra na ye mrantie pa ye sisi so na me oba me dem na ma to me bed a Masa, a young ferry, na me near Kuno demo, but I don't ferry so better na bed in so. It is Abreno, said the Miami who on me bedroom hono, I was anti Jabeno. A change one would to me mamma to na bed in so, a Jimmy Amazo, Tally don't tenacity. So they say because they are mele bed no. Let's fix the country to change our attitudes because they are swording. Me did the McJerry say Agyeman. For messages in the phone 0277 860644 0277 860644 Steven Atubiga ene obo yenchen ewa ha ye din komo Stibo memo ajo
yeah minia
now what to say
o nyame ncha de metia papa
ye de nyagopon ase
mechia watiefo anwumbre
etiefo je so
echia National Liberation Congress members medamo asese de we amuso party ne mu interim national executives no omo ba round de we amu receive omo no and medamo so asia omo nim say there's an alternative apart from the your mother party NDC no mechia mu nyina anwumbre.
Okay, good. Na Stibo Ghana mu eno ma ekosan de mawo wona mu ya ewo beti amanyokuo ebi kura kasa amanyokuo ya titi eye o party awufiri mu ene wa firim o former party NDC cry your press conference na amanyokuo kuma de mo de ye kan se be si de na mo de ma no be tutum bia okran so afi wudi bi ba be pisu wo mo call says amanyokuo kuma de ye fo mu tu ba bia wo sande foforo ba be to sui it was saying or politically
politically I don't think say the NDC knows what Omun the Omo talking about. Omun the Omoka because NDC started every political party behind started in a small corner in a room. Every dream, every vision started in a very smaller corner. So because a smaller parties no mu enyi mfasua. We will see when the second 2024 definitely there will be a second round. Second round they will see whether smaller parties no ever giant parties and I say there will still be the mushrooms because today under the leadership of Osampo no NDC Adanse Kontombre. So if Adane Kontombre and mixed with your friend is saying irresponsible leadership. So Omo Kase your party smaller parties near mushrooms I don't know. You say a foot on Sakrani Pajason so here 2024 you will see they will be on their knees wanting the mushroom to be.
But are you suggesting, say, 2024, when Ababe the decider,
for sure, because for sure,
National Liberation Congress,
for sure, because yeah party, we share other political parties, no other leadership, no more free NDC no more. Omundi leader no, your founder never problem. Into only leader so a problem, followers never follow leader no. But where about here now? Leader had a problem with the leadership of the party. Mika former Jerry John Rollins. Non one kasa empese NDC be winning or turning the back Emma NDC 2016 cry eto abano kra ma no yire no. So you can tell say yen party no every or no honomo it's his ideology the BBR. So for the first time my members of the party ati omo not against the leadership, not against the founder of the party no, but taking the ideology and the principle of your friend said the entire leader NDC no every honomo baba implementing ama NDC it may see there. So there's a lot of NDC no oma lose the track of rewarding loyalship making sure say the grassroots because I was saying NDC now say a more social intervention program and I say a party babu no biawo dachi and a grass but omu bibia no leadership the babu no any hope or party no more. Because untimi nkasa uyo here for party filing fee to be a president 400,000. It means you have already planted the seed of corruption while losing the value of self party no social democratic party no. It means also obi abokro no uye minister so abokro because 800,000 400,000 is different from so kwako J endorsement cry to be a president. One spend there which you know that's another almost another 200,000, 2 billion TTC what they count that's 5 billion and no that's 6 billion the filing fee and sign our campaign also around at least every constituency you spend minimum so when me two delegates no cry 5,000 times 270 so now almost 1 million so kwabnane sa tomatoes tomatoes where we school we teacher ni and where is the hope that is why you have my NDC for an alternative your filing fee to be a member of parliament will be as cheaper as Bofrot. Who saw you here, but we'll pay for you. Okay, to be a member of parliament to be cheaper. I mean, over presidential, it will be cheaper as Milo. If you don't have the resources, then you who say executive who say you have what it takes, and not education, but you are desperate, you want to be, we'll let you participate. It's not a pro. So yema babu no an alternative. And eno obiana yebe yo kululu anase any executive parliamentary candidate biana don't go independent. You have an alternative, which is National Liberation Council. We'll give you the opportunity, platformer, be a member of parliament. If you have what it will take, you say almost sim crofo, almost you protect other candidates, all that, Alternative of you not being happy is the National Liberation Congress Party. So every leader
what decided say we'll take National Liberation Congress.
Yes.
Now would the go NDC na?
Yes, me the go and it's an alternative because under your leader near founder ni ideology you need certain cadres, you need certain grassroots, you need certain foot soldiers together. Need some stakeholders your council of elders you choose him as leader say yenti party we no. The idea is to dedicate this party so that Jerry John Rawlings, former president, obewo 3 political parties. One NDC. They didn't respect him. Sideline they didn't take care of him. And then and he turned about Wambuno. And now obtain a party no. Party no. Yanene Kasa 20 now. I said, look, when you're active on it because society will not understand him, say, Nire at a party, Omunina first lady or no president, Intina why reluctant, but Tenka Ibinumuti Omohua. Unkotiasi, believe me or not, he would have joined our party. Obe signed, Obe one of their founders, he would have signed for us because around elite all a year, and yes, he wasn't aware. Put me on record, say, you decant here and now. So he said, look, we have a very nice gentleman, your friend is saying, John Dramani Mahama, a good leader for the party. But the executives, are the really party in terms of demeanor, that comradeship is lost. And the party morally, integrity-wise, helping each other, all of it, not on you happy. So he was an obey. Okacha say change. Maybe there will be a change. If there's a change, he will move forward with the party. But there wasn't 2016. There was no change. Okay. And I didn't have a pass Kwesibocho report. One of the things that was bothering Rollins and say, "Omon for Kwesibocho report and then Twabonti, so that certain people are omudi wom to say Prosper Bani, former chief of staff. Okay, the incompetence are not yet chief of staff. No,
nyachum.
Yeah. This is a chief of staff, very incompetent. It was one of the biggest mistakes.
But I won't make conjectures and answer.
I want you to understand.
What can with evidential sake? I can say when you na so say obi nyachum. What can I say with leader chairman of Swampov?
Yes.
Or we say with leadership in the NDC, I just say
yes.
And when you which
yes. My example. I said, we are president now. We choose chief of staff. We chief of staff now also handle your weakness behind in terms of crack a whip on ministers, And the chief of staff should be able to call everybody, certain people within certain constituency, ask them, say, me DC is no more here. You must say, minister, ministers no. But here's the case: you had brought your friend, a chief of staff. I don't think he even knows his neighbors in his hometown. He didn't even know. Now, your national chairman call Kwabneje. Who do you have? Kwabneje has to box physically. They had to separate them, trying to see the president to catch them and say, "Look, new man koye my party because party wo aban. The party who aban as aban ema good governance Also, this is free honor a share party in terms of capacity building. Capacity building doesn't mean say, oh, financiers na some sponsor party. Capacity building in such a way, say, making sure say be a businessman, would be a school. What you say? I mean, whether we like it or not, we pretend they are ostriches because the music instead of farming, their farming is supporting a politician, supporting a political party, also lobbying. Some businessmen, your godfathers, they are well connected even to the leader. What you say? So that will make sure my sponsor can maybe use my connection. Okay? And they are making sure say opposition minister we are. Yeah, so social krana. I'll get the projects. I mean, whether we like it or we can pretend to do like Abruchiri, we are president now one pe America one pe war and you never get your second bid. Either you continue somebody's or you find a war and go because more manufacture bombs, no money, military equipment, Lucky Martin Muninano, running the economy. So upe war no corner, almost party say almost say NGOs. So they come and donate a lot of money. Unya video campaign, Crawford donating. But I'm coming it back to Ghana. Wouldn't you say me call Supreme Court say me catch a judge and say look me pie ba me call Ghana nyina ko sensitize Ghanaians say yem pene so say a verdict on baby a engine me buy and I'm sure letter come out chief of staff. Now I'm so do you know I want to cut it short. Within 1 week me call Honomo or the letter Mama Usi even come and see me.
Mausi
the secretary or the so of Flagstaff House is here. Or the letter Mama Usi me be a Honomo or Sisi Kenny. Are you kidding me? Yeah, struggle. Aqua prison. I'm here the victim circumstances are NDC the winning election way. 2012. Only circumstances are NDC the winning year.
Circumstances, man.
Well, it's in my book. The book that I'm holding. No, I can't spill the beans now. Circumstances are the winning election.
2012 election.
2012. Circumstances are NPP. So
NDC winning fairly.
It's in my book. Mr. Circumstances are NPP. SWO case. Evidence are NPP. They call court. I have it. Who were the key players? I have. It's in my book. I'm holding from 2014. Best in America. I've been saying until John Dramani Mahama Bekachi and said, Minya president, Minya politics. I'm going to enjoy as a former president. Then I'll release those. I have 5 books. I'm on the 5th one. I made sure it's here.
Sir?
Yes. But in moving forward, no. At least.
Now, a what they sell books in the go about Tinya.
Oh, it will be a problem.
A problem.
Yes, yeah. Now, even the judges, even after the verdict, the reward that some of the judges got.
Hey.
Yes.
From the NDC party.
I'm not mentioning it. It's in my book.
2012.
After the verdict.
Some judges were rewarded.
How they were rewarded. Some judges got were rewarded. It's in my book. I will not mention anybody's name.
To be got the
judges after I haven't mentioned anybody, but in my book we are ready to go to court because yes, baby, certain institutions
they were rewarded in terms of monetary
institutions are judges ne benefit under that institution the certain names benefit here. Yemfa say no ene president ema me position na me wofa kora bi me de no kono mama ne bibia they've been it's such as that opportunity ko be there through me and why there waje. So all I'm trying to say is Prosper Bani should have at least come and sit by me. But now me check Steve it is and I'm a member of office.
I don't consider this car.
Me call her on sponsor the promise that I gave to the judges, no, because
now let me rounds.
Let me rounds. I could promise them because it was part of the package. Me plead the judges anymore. Yeah, me lesser punishment. A chain can crunchy. Me pay me and I'm sika call round. Me and I'm sika. I use my own man just.
And that's one
but I want no. I fought.
Why then I know he has a political sponsorship?
Well, I didn't go my uncle prison say me koton aponche. A decision that we made say yanko kuma party no. Just yen take a stance say say John mo e ka say judges ni hu. But aban my yaban at that time my ati say so mo tie if anything no. So ati say it wasn't a sole decision. At the USA bank manager boka watch me e fa ho ben. Me na me president. Me na me president edi. And about and president any we are fighting for a common goal say yen nyina protect. They said ye nanado. Or ejina na chi he rewarded everybody at least on making sure say wow bremani be but NDC doesn't know how to do that. And at the same time policies no so no so no about Prosper Bani no. I mean nka your friend say anka nyame amwa ena your papa we your friend say Julia Zebra ever taking over. In fact anka vote ya yenyanka 2016 it have been very very worse. And I can tell you without fear, say, Prosper Bani no, and a good John Dramani Mahama Nima se poto. I mean, he did it. A chief of staff.
Let's just say a wise chief of staff.
The wise chief of staff.
NDC, John
not
Atamils and Mahama.
Not even NDC in the history of Ghana.
In the history of Ghana.
Yes, because
the wise chief of staff is Prosper Bani.
Busobia, the neglect. Grofo abandoned John in 2016. No, Putin said now, you know his government collapsed. When I mean collapsed. How can a certain president open in your election time near haki easy you are not aware obia uchi ni say ombeye easy chair wa appointed no waba parliament kasa ni deputy transfer illegal votes and they are still in position. Your special security advisor or national security advisor Yadonko okay. They were not in good terms. The security was broken. The only active person was the BNI director on one side of Juma. I'm just telling you the fact. But the president, you'll be just a nice man. But in leadership, sometimes also will now crack a whip in the interest of because if I were him, Masake intina min blame Jim Mensa Srebo no what I said they are the best people no. They are working. I give you power to go and use that power to institute structures in place that will make sure that my power is maintained or I get my power back. So the power man. Okay, I think in 2016, I had a some of our ministers were, I think either Peace or Needs FM, and then some of our ministers were stupid. Mr. John Dramani Mahama and take it careful. One year careful. Ministers in the medical position because almost subano moyano because man almost food soldiers. Munya position na mwamba bununo mwajuma. Other than election time, more cancel a alawa. When you say Kurasi no sono, and no matter how far eco school election time. Must more freezy employment. Election time, muntia contractors, and you want a second term, okay? So when you now compound it, now certain stakeholders, some of the three wise men were all against his leadership. They all abandoned him 2016. The 2020, no munyina say, hey, because the name said obviously no challenger for John Dramani Mahama. Into almost sabe tanechi. Now hoping so many running made because you one temper. But unfortunately, no, and also Australia will be afar. Mameno. Jinmen because you only brought her in to come and be a minister of education. Adiachi, she has jumped the gun, she has jumped the line because it's in line.
But so no name in the strategy.
I know, no, I will pray, but I'm saying, say, that is why. Constitution and manager so right, so on choose even a year krana. But people to career is on the line. I want to be a president, ma you contesting while winning. You will, okay? Myself, Alban Bagbin, and Nuruddin, an ordinance. There's no way we can have the constitution interest about common sense. Just said there should be balanced equation in equation. So your running mate should have been chosen from within or more contest, and our party structure, and so that when that didn't happen, mafia no. Onya votes no from the grassroots, but internally no, the mafia to say what to Obama will be watching one crown out of them. That's what happened to JDM because Obiti Seropo was a deputy minister under Tamils Health, deputy minister of health. Oba Uyinedi. 1 year Juma, I think when you mild stroke was a wire. Now there's such a person. So Uncle Tina easy strong room. Enkolo to reverse amount. Mesi nyame na amwa kra nkofre kofi wayo e ma ne bre ni cigar kra no chi no witi no ma me of because if I'm not surprised and I Alabia condemn I discredit John Dramani Mahama say on kra on out of wedlock a whole lot of so no obey morally a whole lot. Now there's such a person about your campaign manager. Did you ever hear him issue one statement? Odinachi John Sebi to say pepe ni on any krama ekodi watchman. Okay, I mean, what contribution did Allah be? Yaka campaign manager.
But watch out the performance of a year NDC 2020 elections here.
Yes.
I know surprised. Encouraging and it doesn't mean say John Mahama and the party leadership. You know, even though I'm for Becca say yes, one may lose you but what analysis now. And this year I'm one home more than
look
share the parliamentary level. 2020
election no Oshana, the truth of it is that was to punish the MPP certain decisions on my take any more and the man because of by running sick now concentrate na President Nado concentrate or is it planting for food or
free SHS
no?
Yeah, free SHS
no. So a certain infrastructure no would compare your friend is saying
NDC the capital expenditure
yes would compare NDC now they see physical structures they don't see President Nado doing anything and President Nado to one the ministers need information minister they were not able to sensitize people practically actually say eduane na ya no and this is the reward sort of mention as no. So 2020 was kind of like a rescue mission but unya 15-16 million voter registers. Okay? It's about 15-16 million. And NDC nya 6 something. That okay, MPP sunya
6 million and something.
But I want you to know say records are because those numbers were given by the EC because NDC hasn't got figures because your court. We're not able to tell them. We're not able to tell the judges say de nya ye ni yentimi anka nche judge say pink yamfa pink sheets kura anko ti say odu sika akwa to bank na anso o se sika no bank manager ne say o pink slip o pay in slip wo here o se eni honom the party nti wo hwe na ye ka say campaign manager you are responsible for coordinating the structure. So
and you think NDC as a
we failed.
Party no we failed. Information.
We failed.
That's why the fact someone present to a court.
My brother, if
yes,
you wasted people's dues, people's contribution, somebody audit the pink sheets, no. Then going, you can't tell us how many votes. My press conference. Say Ghana for a catch and say NDC vote leadership of the party, grassroots vote voters vote ena na mode mu internet mu coalition center no I'm talking about the coalition room for the party no. Look at the gadgets that is there like a binduri internet ka omo plaster no kra te se massa uni massa de yede kokoro massa no ebo ho. Then if you want an IT director you go and take between your IT director graphics and then Anoche te so obi o ya patashi ewo ekurasi no obi o Johnny Walker. Anoche is like a Johnny Walker brewer. And graphics is like Apateshi.
Is it because not graphics you under resource and also Kwame?
Well,
also Kwame graphics.
He had everything. No, he doesn't know how
the expertise now.
He doesn't know how to push confirm on a keyboard. I'm sorry, and you know the truth. And put me on record. Say some of us predicted. Me pese me body. Ekachom say look. Even swore an oath say the system na and crash it within certain hours the D-Day now. They should never trust Atubige again. And I told them say NDC as a party and yet ready for 2020 election. Can you believe as of November, second week in November, they had 50,000 polling agents. Second week. Just to punish their candidate. Just to make sure that yes, everything that happened is just to make sure. But John has to wake up. John ankasa kurano sebi no. No one private office, the private office, the workers, the staff. Are they? The international executive chairman to whatever party structure. No. They coordinate with them. Me free Kumasi ban the coordinate the am cause boss artillery there and now the boss call him much run his speech or the call radio station we say they never called. I tell say the executive director from the private office or man friend EC office and say come na need to honum 3 hours no mo resource e here. Okay, DNA koso. Nobody did that. It was Aja. Almost sorry koy. That is why I'm telling you say if you put the puzzle together no, it was an internal cabal and Mama John Dramani Mahama elusu. Because NDC as a party, no. NDC as a party. Some make 2 weeks. As of 1 week to election, na Ashanti region, the training of polling agents. That is why so they were able to identify some. But identify okay. Are you telling me say NDC as a party, NDC as a whole party, national organizer, okay? A campaign, I'm sorry, not campaign manager. One to me and for results, but to my media houses, saying an MPP or Moyano. As a campaign manager, you are managing the
campaign. And MPP no more what the results of media house.
Yes,
they were collecting.
Yeah, they were collecting. Yes, and then feeding it to the media. If you saw they were feed because who say they na crash, we didn't have it. Our this the D-Day no, our coalition center became your friend is impotent. We be a and then if you are building a software. Eddie ma nkurase ho no mo say omo passcode omo find enter and send results na e was set with software no e was bigger room say 1,000 it means you say 4,000 say that it won't jam ubu so for obi omo make just omo ye kra na enko the so it wasn't work omo the code there it was rejecting because the system was useless. The system like it is a banchiaba it is a banchiaba wo no free sebanchi wo the wo fufu wo tu banchiaba no a wo pa fa bodo ya wo wa abanko
a it is Supreme Court na NDC for call you know results and you hwani so de beba na Johnson is doing kete so mo results na mom they were relying on YC the result because YC the official person so an institution na womukuta the mandate so one be declare results
say me kokantaman to say ya ana me kwa gboguloshi me koton toast na ma me no kra yin konto odi kontomre kame ho no ntos me ensam amena me kofi and sort of 10 me ba obebusa me say e de na chese me hokra no ton on na ton kontomre because omodo kontomre na tomatoes omodo so I have to be able to prove say na atayi ana say atayi mo eti hase oti ase e na ton mai court no I mean it is one of the most enungwase because I was shy say oti ho na judge in airport busa me say mo say mo candidate na we no munya ase a osiminim de na mo Supreme Court is not a joke. As a whole party NDC, you want to protest unless we can pretend to, you know, pretend I say Australia to say Australia can't treat us abuwa way. There be no ostrich
Australia nyan ma ko ni but oba kan ka say ma say why you on ma ko ni say go kono ba
but say tolo tolo
o timi di ni ti ko she baby na isu obonachi
unless you na pretend say ya ostriches because who court who say misika we me $10 million ko to bank hono court is ya penny say sika hono
okay
o pink sheet wa here you don't have it. I mean, let's be honest. Are we serious?
Executives buying and when this mu a wama for mo sa cabal no. Etia John Dramani.
Led by Ofosan Pof ne cabal. Or mo adwuma eye nyina. And look, do you know something? I have evidence of some of the I can make plain memory of memory to say almost off air because I don't want to a friend is saying election two almost say you choose some election body NDC
the committee no
yes.
For me
ebi esu mama of sample of su it's always 2 weeks mama sika ni enko training nkrofo misra wo frɛ me sɛ wogu mani mase ana ade na na 2 weeks ni me a misika kra na me training lawyers no say but say no mintimi nda misra mintimi nda okay uko I'll play
ya won sama akọ keka ya twe wagire ma party ne be punish wo na wafa ho na odi hu abufu
no
more major political parties are more Ghana. MPP near the Yanti and MPP communicators. So I'm sure mobile phones in
yes.
Yati na say crowd yasi baby for aqua strike. Almost I'm going to reduce soon Kokasa BM. And Mabunu name soon me no kase messages MPP Mabuni because me dear Guma. Omo so
in fact
it kwakwa ye musuba as mobile bema. Sana mo ye.
But say MPP ye crowd and so me a capitalist. Omo ye tradition because omo ye sika. But NDC no omo ye Congress means people from background, CPP, ANC, to come and join and form MPP, NDC. That is the meaning of the Congress. People from different political background coming together and forming a party. Congress in a party is not here. But MPP is a party, a tradition. So, they also intervention programs. But we've lost that track record of the ideology. And Adiyema Rollins, Ebufunono, Upo wicked, greedy, backstabbing each other, or almost from your mom position and sort of somebody AGYEMANG. Look, Kwasiabia, sir, I know that's something. Kwasiabia bet me the president too. Who say Kwasi? I've seen him everything. But so on your position, Crawford bet you so mono. What you say? For instance, Nipa the chief of staff. Wamobia, Onimobia, Wamawa Bengu. Such a person shouldn't be around you. What you say? And then party. People come together to form a party. But whether we like it or not, besides giving good governance, no, everybody wants to benefit. Every person here ministers, every person here DCs, every person who grow a business, every person here ambassador, every person who because there are some people so we empower more in politics. Why empower Crawford go or be contribute to my party no, so that the business are expanded. Okay, now what you create employment. That is all. But besides good governance. but untimi say o papa wo dan fefefe na nkwara nam na mo to atete kwam de wo mo anate so yesikani onhwa wo yere okay sebi audio twini truck etimi to awie su ni take it man obefa no nti na say ma pen kwasiafo sebi ma no da semina so no if you don't take good care of your wife obi ana nkwara ene boys ni obi agya ne boy because we didn't even national security cry ya ma boys see employment ya ka they will pay MPP is pay we go back there but a certain minister military Omoba was president they undermine the minister no what did they mention so your structures become weaker senka ya donko or sorry I'm a security advisor or ko John Drama now apparent look ya donko your friend is say special security advisor to me Baba Kamara any security matters catch on never Baba bomb yamane what you say but Oba he has to report about so Baba Kamara too was impotent because he was protecting the president, but information of the security in the country has to come from the national security to him. So every minute, the national security has to call the national special security advisor to the president. Say, oh, information you know, dear question, na BNI and so on, no structures, no dear, but that wasn't happening. So 8 months to the election, security was broken, and to win a second term, okay, it is your national security advisor, your BNI, your and then your and then special security advisor, national security coordinator, and your BNI. Thank you for me and so we.
Currently NIB.
You have to take advice from them before you sleep. In the middle of night, you have to call the anyway, of course, I'm going back to sleep, everything, because your safety belongs to them. Okay? If that is broken, and if a national security advisor and your chief of staff, obi watch seller because greed, selfishness, grabbing instead of doing the work, that was the error of the day 2016. People didn't give a damn about protecting the president's interest. He was also concentrating on oil infrastructure or then the finance minister, okay? But Nechi was empty. Imagine how can a city and government of the day was a hacky system to the extent that you lose election. So to the mention. So I can say the same thing now happened 2020 election because I expected the leader of the party, John Dramani Mahama, to be on top of the game. Even people who volunteer who sacrifice because when a candidate that is his weakness. That is he's a perfect president, very hard, but he has a weakness of cracking the whip. He has a weakness of protecting himself. He has a weakness of looking out for himself. You can't be Mr. Nice and want to win MPP an election. Are you kidding me?
John Dramani Mahama succeed politically. So
he has to take the attitude of President Nanado, who was hungry, craving for power. He sacked, your friend is saying, his chairman, national chairman and secretary, who said, Anamono Mutu enim M1. Because at the end of the day, he has to score the goal. Whether he likes it or not, the whole idea is win election. Now, the Nkrofua, whether by hook or crook, they said the attitude of Asiedun Ketia. That on Yasa Subani be an executive more. Okay?
But executive see one more Juma Bomo. I was some American say Yane and not torchlight, Yane Steven Atubiga. Steven Atubiga says, so your founder and leader at the National Liberation Congress. Yabanyukua, I feel no good so yanto to Yena, just officially, easy for Bechena, or my man Honkrata, or you break away from NDC. And then Yogusu a year to turn on the Yenno, a didn't come. It is the came. National executive see woman in a year, Juma Boom. Bobby Ding and woman, yeah. Bobo, are you for swamp of one or yeah, the chairman of the party? It is a secretary, not chairman, and one more year, you man is not just say, Opa sort as a rift to be one another day.
And Chinam a profanity. Okay. the leader of the party at this moment for some powerful. They will be ochika no kono. Put me on record and say there will be a second round 2024. There will be a second round in 2024 election. Ube who voter a be free NDC to tell you how the people are not happy. Nti meme advice is two things. Or you mean ya Bema, John Dramani Mahama, you mean ya Bema. On penny baby intina. If only he really want to unless of course, and this is personal besides politics, because I can see say but there are three things.
But John Dramani Mahama and this one bet me a
60 ebegu.
Oh sir.
NDC because we are taking all the votes. So see I say KDF no and a tayechi former national your friend is security. She says 64 no. Okay, so someone started party no. They've all been neglected. Omukra na volunteers say your bia, so they are going to be our
support amount.
Yes.
And just when your party big wigs be on
I didn't have a party. Which group na ye call your friend say Tema. Cadres na ti omo meeting. Yeah, omo doso. Who said they said no, some of them they represent the face of the cadres throughout the whole country.
Okay.
But Bebre are with us. And some of them also said they cannot come out openly, but they will be there to make sure say they decide who should lead the party. So we are the alternative. Emma NDC. Because it's the same ideology, the same grandmother, the same grandfather, the same president. Different
party now what's NDC ideology. Yes. Probity, accountability and transparency.
Yes. And the ideology, this is dedicated to our leader to make sure say his principle and his ideology.
The Social Democrats.
Yes, it's really. Because with that, and we have no party. So, NDC for no more neglect, no what have you. Most of our from person, organizers, no what have you throughout the whole country.
Everybody now decided so better on Honoko party.
2019, 2016, Yane Ulman Kasaye. Then no see, Yanshwe say this is Saibebe. We spoke to him. And like I was telling you, Kachi, I said, look, Steve, some of you should speak up because I am not happy the direction now. The party in the air corner because not neglecting the doors so no kasa oti hokrano. They don't be consulting or can't say much more. The free say they were calling him all kinds of names, but him said the air corner or say the only language that NDC understands.
Ahead of 2016 elections.
Yes.
That's how time they don't find an AGM.
Jerry John Rollins said that time it was Potofin. But Potofin and Kasa openly, that's why I will respect man. Also on page on Dramani Mahama. Until one contest. Yeah, 2019 krana ni yako primaries na yepe presented in kra. He didn't hide his feelings. On page on Dramani Mahama. Mika Potofin. He didn't hide his feelings. He wanted and Jerry Honomonsono. They didn't want the whole idea of John Dramani Mahama coming back. No, none of the contested wanted John Dramani Mahama to come back. His comeback was a big blow to all of us. I was the only person I embraced him coming back because Mikobe Bia Eco contest here. You can't answer to biga. Ubra penny epe president edi biom. Onya idea no ye na oye say. What you say? Yes, because I realized say John Dramani Mahama weakness and in his strength is being judged onto me. So why don't I support him so that onya the second
John
term?
John Mwakasa na wakasa isebe support no.
Yes, ni team no mo kasa by me hear any ideas no. He no any so huna de big emma this country like the $10 billion dollar push or whatever, and a whole lot of idea number no ebenye adwuma and he had rebranded himself.
Okay. It's now coming back into 2019 no mo now ya wadwen say saying. So person what to ho and answer the me pesa
alongside no.
Yeah.
Na ye ye founder kasa. So we are not happy because 2016 na didija masa come the 2016 I'm an example. Ye nyina ya adwuma ako enyame apata omo de ade ama NDC amofa appointment moafa bibia komo de unia komo de munhwe yanim ye office no kra na ye kope bibia mo de adwuma empower others omo ankasa bibia omo small companies no mo award contracts they make appointees no they were not helping so eba ye no complain man leader you complain man no see no problem until 2020 no no fee say ensesan beba until end of back bold the back say look want to ama NDC Ottoman party no based on anyoma na ekoso no so but put me on record say none of the
JJ so Otoma year 2016
2016 Otoma na party no because of what happened in 2016 Omusuba no bibia he didn't want the NDC to win the 2016 election. Everybody wanted the party to lose 2016 election. I mean, you name you can think of John Mahama Chinyina contest. Nobody wanted John to win because they felt neglected. They felt said it was the allegation of self family and friends, the allegation of a whole so but they didn't take care of the ministers. The reason why me person may blame a candidate in the sense party and a abain. So party who abain the chairman of the it's a party near very strong from the chairman to the secretary to the leadership of the party. Ometima invited candidate and a president bra president now. He's no more president. You know that, right?
Now president so our party then they'll buy.
But thank God that is why you have people. That's why we have a party. If you are president for all Ghanaians. The party is a party structure for only party members. So obi akon ho na kwaje ni de she ne bottom the interest omo hwe party no. That is why Kwabnaje even tried boxing your friend is saying Bani oni na atwede
ball bit said the likes of Julius. Then I come buy now.
So Julius buy yes, and the man numbers in the course. So Julius did what he had to do. Met him a catcher across more or free party no more neglect him. Julius intina be buy because of a phone. I'm telling you without fear. Of a phone, Julius yabon come catch or a weakness. But in terms of bringing people along down to earth, picking his phone, helping the grassroots or yena famudie. And I can tell you some Crofobie D John Mahama Echikrano was Julius Nemomo because it's easier to read Julius than the candidate. Okay? It's easier to get Julius to have one-on-one than the candidate. Up to now, Julius is the backbone of and no, I'm not surprised, say. Are you surprised, John Dramani Mahama? Are you surprised?
No, I wouldn't be.
Because
you would be politically,
yes, because I would tell you or telling the baby Julius is the lifesaver. Or telling the and the people that have come around John, because Julius or the Julius they're running mate. Julius will see the Papa Netino. He's not looking at being a running mate this year. It is about how he can bring people to support his boss because Papa Nam an opportunity. Are you getting me? But but he should have opened his eye. But for NDC winning 2024 election there, people can say whatever they want to say. But it's a different ball game. So there will be a second round. And the national and a younger party can who's a maybe strong base. Yes.
Before going to your strong base.
Yes.
It's now 2019.
Yes.
2020. And 2021. And yet say water.
Yes.
Political party I'll cry what you say about BD anymore.
Yes.
It's Sabri now person will be too franca at my party now what you say one cast better party.
Yes.
Now what you
honestly, I've always had a dream, say, because we are politician. Teacher and also to me just school. Doctor at least just some small clinic. Also just some small okay, Nyumtini, just some small music school and also some music instrument. Honestly, my dream was me sacrificing my John Dramani Mahama menya bibia for all these years now. I was hoping say or winning election called winning 2020 where yes when in the next better certificate resign from NDC.
Oh sir,
yes.
NDC we need crack.
Because Meneno was special relationship besides politics. I had that dream. That at least Mr. Major legacy in this country say na me manswa adia continue. Okay? I had that dream say Nkame resign and I walk away and I would have walked away to leave him. Because Master Nipa bro, monkey the work but Sika Madia sure and this no water.
Na Sika what dia shem say amanyoko ababeti say no so enough for more.
Yes, but
how can Sika seven no ade.
Nyamin chade me won se party nya nipa ba akofo net. Me were God more politically me were godfather or honomo. Me were your friend say financiers or honomo. Me were almost voluntarily omude omumoja ne bibia say let's build something together. Like for instance no obi obekwa kwa NDC primaries bia na wanchu beba na your party will come and be an alternative. Babu no bia na
it would will target the NDC members.
Yes. So that at least I would take 40% of their votes away so that minya omo ya shishi galam say for no said it's about 1 million vote direct and indirect. But yes, yeah.
But are you serious?
I'm very serious. I'm targeting
or party NDC
40%.
So 40%
yes,
of free.
Yes, and let me tell you something. You're pulling agents.
Yeah.
For each times 38,000 polling stations. Calculate here. 4 times you remember.
Yeah,
times 38,000.
38,000.
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Then almost signing founders no almost signing almost endorse documents am easy 2 times 275
75.
yes constituency
no so numbers
okay plus every constituency your executive your chairman organizer women almost abusia times 275 if we add
now why you calculation
yes if we add
now,
that
why no na unkwa na better political party there and yam nipa am for matete political parties are ya wo kan nyina say they pass through say
but they don't have more party nya weight to say to bigger party because they were individuals yen free
what makes yours different wo betimi succeed say to bigger ye be say what ho free NDC mo a wo jira na so you know the likes of the Guzi Tando those days Edia Kofodia ma boko be mo doctor better someone no how can you succeed
what I want those days no they almost because of the founder of the party so ukasa obuefu no papa no wafrifie ha unua no mu ndi wachi that is the difference between the difference no mo say ye mom no ye support ya papa na ye nua no no eni na ndi ni ye kwan of aso si fie no bosu e wo fie o se ye kanchem no nsu o se di gu fie ho no ye ba be ene tie be nya dom that's our difference and besides that no those are not social media endorse to say now omnim say black and white say edidijaye bad non inclusiveness what you say selective leadership greediness so I can tell with that fear to say obi catch say oh yeah Gusitamo no what have you no they couldn't have taken. But don't forget, I think 2008, they took about 1% away. That is why NDC lost. I think 28. No, is it 2000?
2000 and time. No, 2000. You mean 2000?
Yes.
2000 time. Your friend is saying President Kufuor.
Yes.
A buy.
Yes. Yeah. NDC lost that 1% of the NMA. Kufuor winning. Yes, that's the go and work your mabuso. Said Chairman Ankasa
cross-check this.
Chairman Ankasa Bekan said they took 1% of the votes away. Okay, and don't forget, say 2012 NDC won by 327,000 votes. What did they mention as no? They were incumbent too, and they lost by 1 million votes, and now they've lost. Without no knowing numbers, so munya is in a chromo numbers, so munya. So yenye free say whatever votes that we take away from them. We will determine the second round. We will determine because we are coming from.
It will determine second round. Supposing say ya to abenawie akwa runoff atubiga na auto so miensa.
Yes.
It just say vote ekutaw.
Yes.
Percentage ekutaw the year.
Yes.
It just say when I decider.
Yes.
What the be coin? What the be bomo?
I also mesometi hase no. Me need moral right. Excuse my language. Say me take a decision on behalf of the party. Party no godfathers. Our main godfather and other godfathers, your council of elders, your opinion, your stakeholders, they will sit down and decide, say, baby, a decision on take and they'll come and tell me, say, candidate, founder, and they'll give me reason why. Your lecturers are almost political analysts and almost guide here in terms of what to say, what not to say, the direction to go. So we'll get them also included.
Illegal mining activities, of course, and another way take the minister make say one of the difficult decisions no how they say yes can just say you two advantage you want because what target is happen
yes we are almost free sir to abandon my ND they all want to support us so that the second term no will have a voice to be able to say mo de mining kwa hin galamsey say because no government can stop mining in this country no government you either work with the people strategically and implement it the right way. Government be obeka say because soldier for upa akwashi say omo de omo nsa na what can you do? Obuasi in certain areas no. It is good they survive on. So I think say omo for advice. Mineral Commission should be working with ahemfo no assemblymen and a community no. No munye legalize so that omo ankasa policy water bodies no. Are you telling so ohini bia nim dia asase ye ne dia oni kwetemu a omo to good no. I tell say asase enye esu kwamna ni bi dia. items assemblyman brono so enim the oil gold na mantemu for no minister musio say when they come together no bagger can come and mine on their water bodies without not doing the structure. Let people sink boreholes. Mining sector almost sink boreholes now is one of the caveat abemo land so that they almost they get 2 pits. One of them some pump boreholes you know and what you say now almost recycle so that muyamamu ebi 30,000 acres you chat 10,000 acres na mamu near the matter so that most of them kasa number some volunteers patrol water bodies so that ebianos pakosindom bank kind bank and security e hono nti mu na mo be chi obi a oye nsuo no ho adwuma de aden e de aba assemblyman enforce by so doing no obi anya sa abasa because ya mawo kwame ukogina nsuo na wo ya ba ye no 1 million police for no soldier for ne they are going back. Then we can install security cameras in Suonanu nyina at hotspots. Obi akọ hono
yeah, we can easy sound.
It's very easy. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do it because sikana e dey go banks no. That's sikana betimi ama protection. Your friend is saying.
Mining site.
Mining site. And then once we respect and put dignity into adwuma no, e train no mo your mining school ho sesia no. Umetima ko on the field ako train no mo. At the same time, our chemicals also are environmentally friendly that they can implement those things so that Omoyakrana and say assassin and say so that every 10 years and 5 years we relocate to Omo now reclaiming land because to board and every mining site no your mineral commission staffs are Omojedin to board so that no be reclaiming land no okay ka gadgets here motion kran ka government and confiscate and fanche mineral commission and raise you so that every mining site be an official and no reclaiming lands no. So that after we reclaim body and then we look into recycling 100,000 acres of land and Sambrano, maybe a new nefu or so much cocoa or so much then to be recycling again. So as for
the decision by this government, we're taking out a wrong decision, a wrong path.
But for the first time, me person me born anako for abaso say at least was she national women organizer equipment actually say they are not being selective. Yanka say, I give him kudos for that. But in moving forward, you need to have an exit
kudos
point.
Then is saying, National Women's Organizer Mining Company, air contested. It's in dispute.
But I'm saying that.
So yeah, the right or not.
I don't have a problem. But
it's the conclusion.
But this has shown, say, he's not being selective.
Okay.
Yanka say, we a party member. Me bought President Anado Abasopa on this action. It is say, my example. You call a speed. Obi say Jim Mensa, Boss Manasari. They are the best EC that this country has ever had. We are Farijan.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Mameno. Look at what this woman has gone through in this country. Mami be Jane. Because look at the pressure on her.
Who went this woman in
Yes, I know.
When they said the pressure to
yes,
how do you feel?
We were at the background telling them, say, look, Anama Mutuno. Okay. Ya kan usika ma insta usika na nso police station wan ko jai ubaya udi sika na beba akọ de echi ya usika nso bank honom na
ana say wo better party nti na wo da na wadwen wo keka bia be ma mutiri ma wo na wo koduru ho ma jiwa tumu nti
debi maame no emra ama EC chair Jin Mensa say independent body say on fan hihye ntu ye ne mfa nto aba 2024 year o se hwe me hwe 3 pm eye maye so the etimi akan ama be ade ensa ana meboa but 6 no e good okay but enam say 6 nti no 3 kra no obi nyam 5 kra no obi nyam beto
5 pm
yes 4 kra no obi nyam beto aba se me koye ma ade ana pa ba me kodwam but so ye ne 3 na nkrofo mu se 3 ngbo ba beto aba ne 10 no mu akodi omudwa nti okodi ni dwa na se ehoro mu no di congestion beba na omu ntimi akan nti wo ya party ti say NDC party kase na ompene so a go put your case over there. But some party office leading about 5 million Ghanaians are to about mamo say party members. Some lead omo. Namu kwatena party office or edit tea omo juice no no malt. Because
easy no.
Yes, and at the same time, political party ultimately determine EC. It's an independent body. They take the powers vested in her and activated. Ultimately decided EC what they should do. We should leave. If yes, your political party, Chiroma say yes, yes, person, yes. Then what happens to this country? Now, MPP say, let's leave the woman. Let's obey. IPACA. Then you go ahead na boycott 2024 election. And I'm a
I don't know one channel man take a decision now. What's no one sanka or BB away.
The reason is
I'm up for who they say being say you're coincidental. Say yeah nunti and now why they say well breaking away. I didn't know one chain.
Omo mame suspension letter no. I was expecting evidence will follow. Say my betena NIT FM has say no. And some who say I'm kaya anti-party until they are suspended. They just say maybe on 20th betena NIT FM. On the 14th me call ABA Adom FM. On the 15th ma cancel and the party ko ya suspended. It is not but man punch holes. But me abotre ko shia Council of Elders disciplinary committee no. Me ko shia on the 12th of May. Made up of Asasijima, Honorable Jurasa, and then Commodore Steve Obimpe, one another chairperson. Ya kwa tena se, we busa amsa dia na mye. Almost party so mama and the evidence we say my ebony and am I say.
How many evidence we
No. And on busa amsa so what do I have to say? Me more evidence. Now say party no so mama evidence, but now say me pese me go me party who finti and a man ba boncha ka say fake munnim ne mo ye because mo mame mo suspend ya mo police ntimi nka say macho road offense on ntimi chem evidence say oh wrong U-turn ana o run a traffic light o ka say you o driver na o ko over speed and I'm so okay because omo ye astute lawyers and they receive me very nice. I mean uno mo tena se kra na I say obi ne ba na say they make you feel say you are really a party man, they recognize your efforts for the party. And I'm so Steve, we have to go back. No, I'm starting secretary no. Someone churo, they will go back to the party. Not party ni serve evidence no. Then they will serve me the evidence. Okay. And I'll go ahead and study the evidence no. Then they will highlight statements now. I'm say my no. Amame. Then I also prepare my defense and come. Then that is how we ended it. And they gave say within 3 weeks they will go back to the team and get. So that is how we ended everything now.
Now we will take you this.
Take him decision.
It is having advice Ben and Wesiki from your godfathers. Nipebia. Within that period.
Within that period, you know,
take your decision.
My brother or my father, Jurasa, is very, very nice person. I mean, Mekase Omuye Bibi to show say they were in the interest of Obi Anamebua. But you question Omono, you realize say, okay, say Alabi, one the campaign manager, no, Jurasa, the presidential, no, King Jurasa. Then I think the rest na minimum stand, but he's part of the committee. But I never felt uncomfortable because they were all in parliament with my father except of Asasijima. Intimive pie kra me say mo mu refi o kanche national chairman say me say on put it in writing the Alabi freka kire na o mo de ka or Alabi enchiro state because your constitution no say you have to put your petition in writing and they will serve whoever you are petitioning against or for no. And also then they say oh Steve so kind of cresa you could tell say they were that is what they were hoping to hear from me. The whole idea was give the dog a bad name, hang it, and let it be killed. And I'm saying, no. I say, well, then they have to be given evidence. And they acknowledged it. So that is what happened. But I was hoping, say, President John Dramani Mahama in 2020, I'll resign and then go solo. So my going solo is not necessarily, I'm building something in this country so that I'll also leave a legacy. Atubiga, what did you leave behind? And you'll be an person minister, you say. But, hey.
It's now pentem, now, when you have a chain.
No, because one, omunye serious. Omanamono. And I can obia made you two obia him say NDC in your party babunun unless the omunya new leadership, omunya new ideology.
It's a babu be when this only future.
Yeah, only future.
Notwithstanding the Mabune and him so many in your positions, a brand this about.
I'm ranting. You communicate over so much.
Sammy Jemfino.
You can't for air, we are not talking about those that are closer to leadership. We are talking about the average Ghanaian. Okay. Sorry, ne papa di NDC, chisa abc ne ope military, ope police ako ni akwa ko talk scratch card NDC ne de buy. How can we be wicked to our? You be opposed here. Scratch card no obi enko tan ponchi enko scratch na machine kan change computer kan change say height enso when ya English since when brofo caveat say koye police ka ho ene MPP show yeah me satisfied but they are going behind it protocol is much so omo fa microphone san omo dey ato
military na me so omo dey abetum
yes me say but other from years omo ba nyina
One more by the recruitment there and nail.
But they be because NDC we a social intervention party. Muni se nkurase no alawa no and favor omo nkurase no they say Bunduri di Kobunkuru yo no especially northern region. But JM lost votes because of they don't have aside teaching and nursing. There's no any ejuma apart from Kriya. There is nothing in the village those places. So the Alawano was part of it affected here. Inti say na make say NDC no me former party no omu here strategist to direct some because omo say so or then omu di omu tin pempem omu need direction.
Okay. Now, my main call messages is so kakra. Facebook Live, you need 100.9 FM. Need 100.9 FM. WhatsApp messages, 0277 860644. 0277 860644.
Answer na call messages. So be under NDC. MPP operated freely than us. They are in government. Omo ye ni omo pe. Omo timi bobo say ni omo ye bibia because the security and the gendarmerie was weak. We gave them room to operate. Okay.
Now invisible forces no more.
They are dead. Say I integrate your money. They are share. They are just
security.
Yeah, no, they are wearing. So now they have a cover. Young NDC. They are so wicked, greedy, and Mr. 2024. You will see how miserable. Someone sit here. They will be like CPP. Our party. Yes. Until now, Obi have an alternative. We have an alternative. We have an alternative. You are there. We'll vote for you. So just say three things. Sir John Pessoa win the election on for running mate and fan free omo contesting no. Okay, Sylvester Mensah cuts between the gun and the airways. This is just a harmless advice to them. Alabi is a very good running mate material,
but on your good campaign manager.
Well, look, presidents don't think. Upomo monjino government president. Adieche because we're cabinet ministers. Yours is Adieche. Ombeka says so that unkocha because that's why you bring people to think for you. You are who are special security advisor, who are executive secretary, who are council of elders, who are council of state, who are friends, who are cabinet ministers. So you also, so if you have all this around you and you fail, then excuse him to say you are the most funukra yechen. What did they mention? Okay. So presidents don't think. At the end of the day, your ministers has to work, and we've reached a stage in this country. As a president, a man minister be a budget. No minister should be given a budget if this country want to be serious. Ministers should run their ministry like a business entity. Because maybe out of 30 million Ghanaians, less than 1 million Ghanaians now government payroll. Singapore, less than 7 million. 360 banks. Or more media banks. Kiosk banks in our home. So under one bank, Obiom headquarters. You bet much as a group of companies workers some transportation. 500 Ghana a month. Ombema Bosia your car mortgage and our car note 500 Ghana a month. And our rent 1,500, 600. Ubet me akwaji loan. That is where Asensu comes in. You take a proposal to Asensu say despite 1,000 workers. Out of 1,000 workers, no mortgage 1,000 Ghana a month mortgage. Into wakwaji asasi wa hase. Omu nyina no was an agreement so better. Every month be a entity or 1,000 any mortgage. Now I call bank now my pre-approval. Now they acquire sensu. Now sensu I endorse. Now they acquire parliament. Acquire guarantee loan. What you say? So that is how you run government. Because government has no business building low income houses. How can government determine say we a low income earner? Politicians we end up sharing to ourselves. About the cement for Benyamu. Imagine say all companies that means bank for your friends say Ministry of Works and Housing is working. You are working directly with the citizenship. You are running the country like a business entity. I get where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Then Ministry of Health.
They all kind of faithful. And me person we at this point.
Yes.
What's up say JDM say also obe we need the say wabobo ni pebia so chusu o mas running me.
Yes. So
Sylvester Mensah.
Sylvester or Kati between Gan and Airways.
Okay, Joshua
Labi, he stands with the guns there. Okay, remember say onyo ne yeto abama no. Okay. You are voting for the president. I get me. They are not voting for Joshua Labi, but obe feeling very good vacuum honomo. The Ashanti side and so near part they perform well. You Uwada kun, you Dofo no mo, you others. What you say? As for I think say enough of baby Ajin Mensah free Cape Coast Takrade.
Central.
Yes, enough. Osha from Rollins Timer. aka na mo ne atamils whatever. It's time omo rotate because so share atamils of Martin Hamidu.
Martin Hamidu, yeah.
And anye ye. And of
no, Mumuni.
Nebi before Jade of Mumuni.
Mumuni, yes.
After Mumuni, and of JD. So everybody felt included. Juma. So no time now for they gave you that opportunity.
Yeah.
So it is your time. Also look inside the clique. So they feel say career has been put on hold. They feel say you've left them behind because what about Obano? What happens to them? That is why Jumano. And if you are reading some of my notes, party, the incompetent, intolerant leadership of a party, I was giving them most of a year. My is from my books. So my books, I did books on Facebook. My
your books,
they are teasers from that I put it out there to see the reaction. But I realized that it's really biting the way I wanted to bite. Yes. Man, it will pass.
But a bassa JDM. Na okogwini and let us say Joe Chairman dinner.
Yes, I have to. That is the only thing I can. That is the only thing I can do for him broadly.
Okay.
Because Senka is no a or winning a banny with wholeheartedly. Timing of the books publishing or releasing the books was wrong. It affected us.
Do you intend to be a flag bearer to your own party and I say what the open say found a leader now there when
we get there we'll open nomination we'll be contest. If John Dramani Mahamane other leaders will be contest, they are welcome. If your Congress, if they choose me, if they don't choose me, I don't have a problem. Somebody should, all we want is there is an alternative of NDC, a representative, the founder of our party, Jerry John Rawlings. So open ask him. And you feel how he was neglected, how he was. I want to win, but I'm saying, say, a good politician should have your plan A, plan B. My plan B is even if we don't win, we should have enough numbers to decide who should lead this country.
Okay.
Then we can tell Ghanaians, say, this is the direction. My party is not for any political party.
Okay.
But we want to win. But if we don't win, in politics, 1 + 1 is not 2. It's only in marriage, 1 + 1 could be 3, could be 4, could be 5. Anything I was skirt and blouse. Okay, it's only in marriage now 1 + 1 to me 3.
Now, why say on a presidential slot no na when also.
Yes.
Parliamentary is one.
Then Amakacho say there are certain areas the right parliamentary candidate can win the seat based on politicians. Just say near Omdi Papana or Lusu call independent winning by
Doctor
I forgot what is.
Yes.
You saw the circumstances. Both NDC and MPP are guilty on that. So instead of going independent, he's a deputy speaker, right?
Speaker, yeah.
So look at the circumstances. Emma Mampenyin Crack or Hono say Omonin Intimi Yajuma. And I'm a boy. But they gave him the no. So yeah, the other represents say, Wako Prime Minister, Oman protect you and also Mayo useless. No, come, we'll give Yabemamako on post as our parliamentary candidate. So you know what that means?
It's a party mafia. One some people on or one will target you.
Yeah, target to come and be our candidate. Who spend that hand? When you say parliamentary friends, prime minister, it's very expensive. So don't waste your money. Come and use that money. When you say what several community here, come and use that money and join us and use that money and win your territory for us.
Okay.
So that is one of the things.
But make sure the amount will be captured well. Well, say good evening, Mark Jerry. Setting the record straight. Tell the incoming president in your studio that I will personally join his party. Now I'm set to decide where my vote goes. The man is full of truth and good thinking of humanity and also have the youth at heart. I wish him well in his new beginning. Let him know that the road will be tough, but we shall overcome. MPP and NDC come 2024. Eric, Eddie Frashaman. But Lutrot, Eric, or the Frashaman, but Lutrot, them say, they are working idea because there be no or the message bar or lambastic and people in this side. Them say, what ya catching? Or no, so about I'm sure I'm about join. No, yeah. Well, say in fact, our two big guys is really funny and a joke person, Papa. Because I heard it before the election criticizing and insulting Jane Mensah. So what is he saying now? Or because he want them to accept his party? Abba, our two big guys. Mesha Kasanti also what can some the easy. And they will more about to say we also maybe ask a question.
Gentlemen say, yeah, Juma, papa.
That's a first in the anonymous.
The best EC that this country has ever had.
And then, is it because of after 2020 elections in Huyana?
Yes, because if you study the woman afar and hear how she's very strong, very rigid in standing on a back.
Before now, Obe conduct elections in the now who is on your
yes, but after Bibian realized, and then Ngwasia a party Niko Guya who were caught to Honor realized that she really did her job. But whoever accuses,
it tells you some more on your phone sometimes we in a and some Namokano and yes,
work I am nipa share into the cocoa 90 Ghana ban and Nachi Papa, a very useless work. Said this because said this energy need in Bubabu to customs mu, fire service mu, military mu, and other institutions mu, it would have been better. But my advice to is in microphone say get General Secretary no mun get too closer to Mameno. Get closer to her, listen to her, have one-on-one with her. What you say, and get to know what she's doing. Then you know, say she's doing things within the confinement of the laws of the EC.
It's after elections, you know. A court in Vienna who says, AGYEMANG and a pound for Bossman, Dr. Bossman, sorry, no idea.
Oh, my boy, I didn't know any respects on for pink sheet in Bebremo. I am telling you. You allow Obi to say Chachupa a lecture. Wa kasasa somebody buy Modibegua. Yes, a strikeout. Yes, it dismiss. No, it's not started. Not dismiss. No, and Faha and Wadani lecturer. As Bling said, this the position of court in a coin allow Chachu to really tell this country what he's made of individually, how he understands the law. He didn't go there say he was going to defend NDC.
Okay. When you say good evening, McJerry, we need a third party in Ghana. If some judges were rewarded after the High Court petition, as Mr. Tubiga is alleging, will those judges be called to stand trial? I can't wait to Kwesiboche, Sydney, Australia. Because what allegations
I'm telling you, Mrs. Some judges were rewarded.
Some judges
were rewarded.
After 2012 election petition.
Yes. Me say, hey, you can't bribe her. Say me cover president crowd and call lunch na me go chiamana. Bribe. Are you getting me? So my contract be here. So did I mention as all I'm trying to say is say some judges were rewarded. Okay? And
okay. Wednesday, good evening, McJerry. I don't know why common sense is not common to common people. There are people who are loading the ambulance with the cement can't see that that vehicle is not intended for that work in Ghana. Pa Robert Bazumini Nyanyovo Odifi Aferwa Ashama Robert Asemo Asempa I want some kind of idea to be gone. What faked if in the Upland Station Circle? Also, now the biggest problems are Ghana wapa NDC. On any other?
Yes. NDC
ha Ghana.
I was almost go back to the drawing book because we always miss the point. Okay? We always miss the ball. We always miss the ball. Instead of so because NDC as a party, you know. Uka said, officer 20 years ago, and the CSM penina will it have just been walk of protest? Send your machine, your manka, easy workers throughout the whole country crowd, open better no class cry near you. I mean, but gradually we've lost that, up to now.
Jerry, good evening to you and the true NDC man who is crossing carpet from the party. As for former John Mahama, dear, he has having no plan. Over some of the including Sami Jenfi, will collapse NDC completely because their lies and jokes will keep people away from the party. Thanks to the president for blasting some radio stations and individuals. Nana Boaje, na Ononson Ode Abahai. Na Yabwa Dennis. I say good evening to you, Honorable McJerry. There is no way Ghanaians will change their mindset or attitude without law. If when the rules work accordingly, there is no way such misconduct will keep exhibiting an unlawful human. The law enforcement they have to hold the law to vehemently and use it as exemplary life for other to emulate. God bless you, Honorable. May I say, and then also the Dennis, all the way from Kumasi. Now, we say thank you, Nanado, for free SHS. You are the best president ever in Ghana history. And that was also na di won hene ko mensa e de free pillar 2 and on the abam when say if NDC are saying there is culture of silence in Ghana, Atumiga, is it true, sir, there is a culture of silence?
It depends on the angle that you look at it. Because it's example of blame government say fix it.
Yeah.
Why na total baller no edit to got no? Why na stop a taxi? Now can say I'm going to ditch him so. But the fact that I'm going to ditch him so frabrochaba. Say fair no 10 cities are.
About 20.
What have we done? Dokono, I was set nekasi 10 cities here a certain size. Okay? No atiso. Okay? One ASI. So a bank can only your friend is say activate institutions and say omo laws and bite it. You say AMA and turn wa ni apam free hono say mbra. Na musu say ban apam say rolling spark car park and for say the minister ni yeni na. He's going by the books. But we are crying. So fix it. They are fixing it. But we also have to fix it.
But then minister yeah.
Like I saw in a video, media house could chat obina or Tinampo no hona sebi oja ne nine. Abkwabna ni so mocha obagma nduna. Some who saw video no. The human attitude. I can tell with that fear say if this country ye activate ye mass structures a year juma. Okay, we go for so it's a wake up call for government.
Okay. It depend upon and
and I don't think that anybody should be wasting their time chastising President Nado. He has his one term. He's finishing his term. We should be worried, say, for instance, maybe worry about where President Nado is taking the nation. I am worried and have the appetite because right now I'm a leader of a party. But you are not. I am the founder. I'm a leader at this moment.
Exactly.
So any invitation of any year, I'm the one who will represent.
Okay.
So me pa say I'm happy.
I say me can say you for certificate to crunch.
Me have an appetite for Alan Chiramantin or Poku, a friend saying the minister for energy, a friend saying.
Anapo.
Yes, I have the appetite to school them once any of them get the nod to school them how to lead the party. Are you getting me? Because every day I'm getting there. They haven't gotten there yet. So they are my eyeball, not President Anado. President Anado is finishing his term. President Anado Kase, he has even sold this country to anybody. That is why he will be remembered for. Okay? I'm not
what are you doing? At the end of what you say the for our party.
Oh, we are sensitizing people, and thanks to Mono, we have a voice to punch holes in the governance, the good things of America, the bad things America. So NDC should not waste their time. Say President Anado, he's an exiting president. They should rather be focused in say neighbor. Anka onyes emma advice say obeba obese such the mention say I dey na obi jaya ware a o jaya ware no tunu for say na esi ware nipa ni jaya ware o tunu for say na esi ware.
Okay,
so are you getting me? So it's a waste of time. Tina I won't dey bia me born na aba say no like under my leadership I'll have offices for all former president. President Nanado will come food for planting for food no. He has an office. He will be handling that. President Kufuor will come in there. He's very good at intervention programs. You know, he's the king of it. Or he has his office. JDM, king of projects. So this country, you see a very good change. Okay, and with Omunyana, we'll have a 50-60-year roadmap. Say President Biabana, the system is in place. Finish with opponents there. Because the nipa na pesikana go and all the projects. Obana, don't divert those monies. Let those monies go to those projects. No more. Look for your own resources. Okay? To say railway minister. You can take a serious, you can give a proposal to banks. Ubaya rail no, from here to Ebi and Sawam. No be so Ebi akoswa up to Kintampo. No be so adia to us. So that now near we ono so akoje loan. Ono so akoto coaches train it no. It is now buying edge in revenue. Do you know what this country will be? So a sana ubaya my tracks na say. Okay? So a a lot of revenue. So that Abai will only be building strategic hospitals. To say dialysis will be free, kidney transplants will be free, chronic diseases any free. So that Utimiko see hospital, Obi international Abai hospital because you want national health insurance. Into who could see hospitals no hona. National health insurance, no baby assess hospital, no, whether a clinic standard, a hospital standard. Are you getting me? So that once the pressure is off, it's doable. It means you are running the country like a business entity. Agri Development Bank, strictly for agri. Okay, money your friend is saying.
President now, and our
it's doable. You know, is government going to suffer to bring any resources? Remember, if you have many banks, and the banks is for the individuals, and as they are investing, they are getting profit, and the country is moving forward. It's just wickedness and lazy thinking. Like I told you, some presidents don't think, and if you don't bring the right people around you, because why should you spend more money to close banks than the banks existing?
It is a decision, the wrong decision, and another.
Yes. For no, a country like Ghana can never grow if you don't have banks. There were a lot of banks. If you can near the loan, and that is how you run the economy. Because you can, if you run an economy, it is surrounded between you and your ministers alone, and hope is so Jessica, who the minister, and son a minister awarded, and son a cement. No. This country will not move forward. No. The roads and highway minister, a quite be I say. You have an agreement with government. Now why you invest it? Now the toll booth is 50%. Ghanaians will pay. It is say you see in your doomsa. If we export power, okay, that doomsa air banner. Yeah, time no. So you movie did say look. The doomsa, yes, you were fixing it. You could have imported the power.
Yeah.
Instead of if they have to pay extra for the electricity, there's something they call convenience for people. But others were buying generators, and some appointees were in generators business, some appointees were in oil business. So they were not advised, because the president on your friend is saying technically on that side. So it's all part of it, Unia.
Okay.
It's all part of it that we lost. And some of us have the know-how, have the knowledge. Look, why should Greater Accra police officer uniform should be the same as Kumasi police officer? Greater Accra police officer uniform should be the same as a police officer in Nungwa. They should have different colors of uniform, so that if Bunduri police officer green with black in it, Accra, you know he's a Bunduri police officer. You can identify, say he has no business.
So president, police uniform and security operatives,
Yes.
But change your uniform.
Different. Even prison officers' uniform will be different. And I make sure, say, your friends, district commanders, you go through an election in the community. He said, Sharia, you better swaba. Minister, you better swaba. Muko contested to say MPs now. But I still have the sole right, say, you. DC, you better swaba. And police, there's no budget for police. There's a system in a way, say, police, your chiwa, your man fine now. Ticket, is connected to the court system and to government coffers. Into Kotia fine now. You find why a wrong U-turn or chill, not ticket mawa. You can go to court and fight it, or if you want to go and pay her. If you go and that money utia oko court and oko bank utia uko tino fie na about receipt na code na receipt and reflecting the system we say what ya. So say sikano and the better police logistics. So that anytime a police officer compromise a crime, we're compromising the logistics. And based on the number of tickets so I bet you that's how your promotion is being determined.
Okay.
I have the system, I have the thank God, President Anado, your friends, a thin number, no? I link it to
national. See a belling.
Yes. So that
I can't say a belling. Since first year process, I could say.
Yes. So that into a ticket number within number, and also into Utiana within number now, and two bought in number at the code in the bachelor system sample. Police are final wrong U-turn. AM I chose a while later. See, and that is the money you use. And then, my brother, how can government over award a contract? I'm a technical school, so we've been changing light bulbs. We've been painting school, no? We've been changing wire, no? Can the student do it at practicals? You are Lancaster excavators and KG. You bet my district my secondary schools, I mean technical schools, no? The bulldozers, no? And I'm rare practicals. Until Quaya, Yaspeni Sikabebre, Ayano. Saquan, no more maintain a quina. Government vehicles, move technical schools, no? And I could change oil, no? I pay my honor, CC. Government buildings, a number renovate, a rehabilitated government, as their practicals, okay? And then say a buy practical. You find technical schools, no? I don't know practicals. You just get them the woods. No more the must schools, no furniture, no. Okay, dormitories now say no. Mutimito cement na because 40%.
Yeah, okay, a nice idea.
It's feasible. It's laziness.
The ambulance be for cement.
Thank you. And an ambulance asked me today, say, Senkabaibia Onyansa, you built a refurbished center, and the technical schools can have the ambulance refurbished centers over there, so that workshop are parts in go honomo. Into do Krobias na say I drive to the technical school, tie rod na say no master, say when na students in the year practicals, and it is free because did free, either free or school. So you can maintain the ambulance. The parts are available at certain points. And I say, from a private person, who's a ambulance baby, as I see, Chrome has say, I think outside the box, no man, technical schools, say polyclinics, say polytechnics, technical schools, no. What you say? Say major
technical universities.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. They can refurbish
Most of them.
Yes. So say fender crown and me welder for no me fabricated the same type of fender no. Na painting for na ye. Na mo dey ahye ho no mo. Na ye ankasa parts na ye create no mo ye bi. Do you know how this country will go forward? And then who train technical who dey wa ho masa ofie nye. O ma no papa ni bi. When your opportunity go school so kwa read dondology. What are you coming out to come and do in dondology? Ewa brabo. But if you go and share in San Juma, then who exit no na get banks and so on they give you soft loans.
Okay. Maybe as Centroni be a OT or OSEI, McJerry, your guy is talking too much. Now basically then I just say they to me amana, they are working and some they one call. As I suppose to say yati.
Kasa ni yetu democracy is talking. And the way I'm sure if he has a wife and a girlfriend, the way he was able to talk to convince his girlfriend and his wife, it means he also spoke. Because if you cannot talk, you can't convince a wife to come and stay. You can't convince. They will also convince for votes. Okay. So anybody who spoke to convince a wife.
So notwithstanding to be a MPP, then a beba.
Yes.
Notwithstanding that, what because they say
yes.
who beb.
Yes.
They say what strategies, you know. I said what target it. NDC 40%.
Yes.
MPP funds so
at this
now who said this is 40%, you know. All things being equal, so to me,
at this moment, I have the antidote for Bawumia. I know where to punch and he will dace. Okay. Yeah, the Alan Bar. I know where I'll bite him. That he will dace. Yeah, the Weber Napo. Okay. Already he can differentiate between what they call doomsaw and light off. Okay. He doesn't know the difference. What they call doomsaw, what they call light off. And if it is NDC, remember, minimum me former party enom. Minimum I know the heartbeat of the NDC. I know the air they breathe. I know how they win election. I know what it takes to win election. I know Omunina. I know my party structure. So NDC.
You know how they rig election.
No, how they win election.
So I can rig.
Me say I know how they win election. Okay, and I can say with
that
man can rig. And there's nothing like perfect election. Yeah, win you and yeah, we know. Obi rig election, we know. We know. Okay. Win is a win. Okay, I know. I'm a candidate, no so obebebi a minimum candidate, I'm a neighbor. And I know I'm a potential candidate in Yinano. I know which part of their balls to squeeze to make them impotent.
It is said the award John Dramani Mahama, as you claim.
Yes.
Now a new party once we put two numbers together, you see the BBA.
Yes.
2024, Ujinem.
Yes.
I'll bet me a channel.
Yes.
Bugapa.
Oh yeah, BBA as kid gloves. Yes. We are going to. It will give. Yebe mano run for his money. Okay. Ebia Ibrahim. Yes, Ebia Ibrahim Beton.
Why no financiers?
Me say Ebia Obeton, Ebia Ibrahim Beton Jata Cement to support. I don't know. But we'll give them a run for their money.
Sir?
Yes.
Why no financiers?
Well, it is said Ubusa KFC say. Omo best ingredient ben omo di go omo di and different. So it's something that it's only you. Even within as a founder of party, there should be some secretary. Your executive or your members of this, you should have something. That is what makes you the owner of the party. That is what Jerry had, and that's how he was able to handle the party. That's how Odane Chima party he's still relevant. Nobody can take his party away.
Okay.
Because he positioned himself.
It's this time there
no sympathy.
Sir.
No ababase.
No returning. No retreat. Many NDC for you corner pep. What forms were you see?
Yes. At the moment, yes, everything is. Yes, so we are waiting for the next phase to go. Then I believe in 3 months' time we should be good to go.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Well, we've reached with them in 3 months' time we should be good to go.
Stephen Atubiga, and then the leader and founder at the National Liberation Congress.
And you know what is funny?
I
represent the voice of the voiceless. Obi a waye Juma. I'm a party. I'm the face. No, I am the face. I am the example sitting here. Obi a onyobi a wakunu. I'm a party. Yes, I am the face. Debbie, me party say I am the face. And the MPP so woman there. Yabu amukwasi ayemo mu bibia endi no what say. Te say antifati no mo say no kra na. Me ka antifati. Hajia Fati mo say. Omo nyina ye adwuma nye baby also mo no. I'm giving an example baby. O hwe almost foot soldiers, communicators, no. Comedy, most of some of the MPP communicators, I swear they call me, Mr. Tubiga. We are friends, don't forget.
And Tubiga said, what about president? Communicators will be to my home.
Oh, I'll be the first president. I will not me yimu communicator, whether we are MPP, NDC communicator, once we call radio station, no, I'll make sure say my appointees absorb them as your spokesperson. It doesn't matter say MPP ni and your friend say PRO Emma MCB or run no so. But if you go to the air, you speak for your party. But when you come back, you are an individual that you have to work. You are working for the community. You are not working for Atubiga. What you say? So if you come out and come and say we MC in it means you are speaking the truth.
Okay, David Adu Senior, Facebook Live. Also, Jerry, good evening. Also, I'm praying for you, Honorable Atubiga. You are really bold. I will apply for national organizer. Or Germany, or say
he's welcome. All hands on deck.
International way, no so
yes.
Germany for us.
I grant a lot of interviews. Make us a kuro ba kunkwana. Outside Ghana, I mean, granted from Germany, London, USA. Well, I do live listen.
Okay,
with them.
Okay, Wesley McJerry, thank you for bringing Atubiga into your studio. I want the entire NDC to listen to wisdom from him. Besides the NDC must be tolerant and open for fair and constructive criticism than sacking the very people who criticize to shape them for election victory. So they should recall persons like Alute Jacobs, Okwani Doho, and the Akika Mukala Jonas Neken. What is half of Yakasa?
Why?
Alute Jacobs.
Oh, he's my friend of a
Unyan or ways what? Ope.
Oh, we'll poach him and then we'll be happy. Say, Oba, at some matter, he will come and make a choice. Then we'll lobby the executive and whether he wants to be council of elder. He want. I mean, we want. I go anyedo hem ko. Omumra na yem chire. Yesi akwara epe ade kwakwa hwa ye de damnama na chire no. Nti ye na ye damnama no. Ebe chire NDC no.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Kwakwa anyedo wona ne kaza.
For a long time, and then young Kasaya. We were bull man, and I believe, say, Ombe join here. On holding leadership position. And my because collect yen soon.
So party the numbers in there.
Yes.
So there be our target.
Anybody is welcome because yes, ideology and to say MPP, traditional. Congress. Congress means anybody from background in any political party can come and join us together and deliver Mother Ghana. It's about Ghana.
Okay. All right. Mame kwa amano so na metiofo no nkasa kakra. Na enyame kwa na metena na maba ba menum. Nti metiofo Atubiga wa de. Also nti messages ni bi wa ji bitwa so. Na monso mbeka bi. 0302243540. 0302243540. Steven Atubiga and the wa formene ne Amanyoku National Liberation Congress. But tell them what the free NDC party mo and the Oko Nedima Yeka say forms, easy forms, Ekran just say a bar pro, a woman Ghana Mayasa.
Yes, and my person Abranti say forming a party is very, very expensive. Very, very expensive.
And not for more.
Very, very, very expensive. I mean, going around the 275 constituencies, which will enter right, but just for people to appreciate, say, Obu has said, or Tene Papa Fee, toilet roll cry, Tomano. Otimito one Ghana a year creditor. No, of social media, no cancer. But if I don't succeed, you don't have a future. If Atubiga is not able to build something based on where you find ourselves, you don't have. So maybe contest it, not because compulsory semi winning. At least Babuna or person or MP, no, not how deeper your package should be. There is an alternative political party here. Even if you're a teacher, your salary can pick the funds for you. Then you can contest and show what you have. You want. So my party is also an essential experimentary.
But also a yeni pebi adwe say you gina yin some ado anu two mu enam so emeko fans e be brewin. Agwa say what the amanyoko no ba mu a. Asa ye deal o ba mass world to be sa na yeni pebi.
Oh, I don't think so. Any leader who form a political party say so big so make it wealth. Then you defeat the purpose of setting the party because you end up not having the right leadership leading the party. It should be based on your conviction. And then your principle and accountability, probity, and the ideology of the party of delivering good governance, representing the people, showing the people, showing that the people's matter. Any decision that will take care in the interest of the average Ghanaian, giving the country hope. Okay, any political party be an babu, and then talk walk the talk. Okay? Walk the talk. And then Ghanaians should start holding politicians, political parties accountable.
But were you not endorsing coming into the political space to amass wealth? From that statement, I'll make it.
Which statement is that?
I mean, Ebra Eugenia here in
Oh, look, my brother, whether we like it or not, some positions are privileged than others. Okay? A special security advisor to the president. The budget, and national security coordinator. They don't account for it. Okay? Minister for your friend is saying, Minister for Defense, the budget is unaccounted for. What did they mention? So, and as being a president, and so every day, do you know the amount of money that go to the president office every blessed day?
Yeah.
There's a special amount from Bank of Ghana, and maybe a Bank of Ghana car. Besides other places to the chief of staff who are dispersed. What you say? So running a country, democracy is expensive, and you're soldier. The amount of money I almost talk cars ediba and your cash security here. There are some people are buying a FD. There are some people national security coordinator and maybe also more chop money or some of the logistics and no and budget to whom. So they should know say running a country is not it has nothing to do with amassing wealth. Okay. But one the best Omami Yonkuto now Opacho. One is Sufuna also him. We can pretend to be hostages. Meanwhile, one other friend politician said, Miss Romy, compare you Mawaha. Mammy note, presume Mame. Mr. Chubiga police watching you. Are you getting me? Oh, Charlie Commander, no. So, Moso Mukaho, when you see us when we come, is it free? Which Chubiga to send you expect something? Chubiga and Eddie and you. But you have the moral right to just say, politicians, if almost 15,000 a month in a swamp.
And so
yes, they have to do quack. Either you take, but it has to be reasonable. So if you want to do quack, be reasonable and make sure say value for money. And a budget and say 10 cities. Now we do 8 cities, not 2 cities now. Yeah.
Okay, I to become my microphone. All right, 0302243540. I mean, what do you say? Bebato Maha. Hey, sorry, Majo.
Honorable Mark.
That is it. Now you call you too.
Mame Chia Mame Lydia AGYEMANG Congress Citra. Mame Chia Mame PowerPoint Momode. Na MPP Abanga ya boni mna ya BDP. Ya papa yote mo kaso ya BDP. Mame Chia Iraq net. Ma pen mo de taw papa. Mike. Dia Atuguba Atibiga anaya ka.
Atubiga.
Atibiga waya de me papa na de na mo gina ya MPP4 imiti di Atibiga na maka baba ko Mike na ya papa ya kanu ni bia ma me mo twiri me na question ka ka bi chances na nka di fo asake na nka on ka no kore se nka
no and this for second.
Na so Mike na
almost second ono na resign here.
No, you can't you need to have bench grant and no because of that
on record Atubiga wa resign ma NDC for crown so at the krata ba betoso appears to say one my general resignation atu it woman sake no asa go beka
Mike you kromo o ma pa mo go ni go o yi dadi panti mai you do pop on another you say but
okay. All right. So, yo, Meda say 80. Nana ya, the Obisani say, baby, I went free and this in one call, bit me aka in some way. Yana. Beba to Mario. Yanko and him here too.
Chairman McGee.
Yes, sir.
Levacho, minute to Pachi, Masomo Taifa. Papa, me Pacho, say.
Yamia Domboko.
Medase mame fanchi apiesie ma Alhaji Habib Kaswana papa ibutu papa no wa hombrase wa homfama o te se chairman ufusu ampofo o san te se omulia kuma John Dramani Mahama mpanifu Yakopon Shira endoso omo so amincha ma digi bro amincha Kemanju Ashama na me kanchire atibiga se faya de ogomode be woni atubiga wo mistake bi ma men kan kyerɛ na sana mato ma sɛ o kasa area corner friend o kyerɛ na adwene na ɔne ne enya banta me pa ne kyɛw ɔpɛ sɛ yɛn nyina yɛtie no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ yɛnya dagye tie no na ɔma yɛ kwan so a yɛsɛ kyerɛ yɛ adwene a onya boto wie a area corner bi ɔpɛ sɛ respond to
na sɛ dia wo kan ɔnyɛ saa o me ha nti bi asɛ baabi esi o baabi dia
first caller no you tajate one tie ni tia me ada sɛ me ma monitor no from afar
na me say ɔnyɛ saa o me ha nti depending on post to cross nti yanko
ɔyɛ comrade a menim no meni ne hyia ɛwɔ yɛ papa Misaka 1 week ase ɛwɔ 4 court of parliament ɛhɔ na meni ne hyia bɔ mpu na megye ne number
okay
yɛhyia biom ansa na ɔhu nipa a ɔkasa no wonim obiani ni problem sɛ wagyae NDC na problem a NDC for yɛne a yɛnya nka sɛ obiani di agya yɛn majority me obi te sɛ me toto party me nya nka sɛ NDC for di agya me nti magyae party no na mmom sɛ ɛberɛ a me mɛka sɛ NDC mpanifo bi yɛ mistake nti mebɛka no mechanic constructively mean dipani bi atem ne ɔyɛ no ɔnhyɛ yɛ no hu sɛ sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ opulu nipa di na chi a oyi atemdidie mfiri ne kasa mu because ne ɔmpɛ no obi pɛ sɛ chairman of sample na no bi mitie no or respect to ayawa so went to agon sɛ chairman of sample for your bar eti no withdraw free election mu me the castle yanko ntokwa yanko sinanima ebi ono atibiga kwa wotimi stand me 1 minute
yo
yenyi tradition
me da say Dr. Kwachi me da say obo from somewhere bi ajo
ya wa bo mutre
bako yitio
mi di ka kira ho femi fro so obo so ma take kwapi ma min che o ma panyini aye ni unafo be ma 10 gram adwin kese don sama don't get this year the mention of papa Mike that him papa to be boss then they say onimu awon ko bisa aye Rollins here na on cancer se obefi party no mu a on film na on continue party din na ne u be tra free su se je mensa mami we a wodi se ba fi we a yetu abaya nipa baku 10 film no be ka so no ni the best electric committee ni ayanya aso ka we ya enye na niwu ye fi ase 1992 bepimu ebedi mami we bai afi be mo na ya tu aba ye ka se ni pa be se 34 afimu da na mami we abedi electric committee nim ne ya tu aba na wa ye ni pa baku te afimu na obeti wo na bona ba so ni pa di kan ye hu ye nyom because we were woman in Canada.
Okay.
Rollins yiri kura omudi party nimba kwa bo film kura mpono ye tu abanu wanya 1% impo enti wono oti one the party mu na ye ndie ta 40% obeje no wonya half mpo ye ndi tifo de enimu ni mahamati de mahamati ate won wi ye die akwensa bo koto osono wonu so party
bedan say eno wadwe kire ma me fa next one be ba cho ma joy
yeah eja
be ma itio
within the fires.
Hey.
Make us a freedom.
Pious young guy.
Me da say, ma me fast da PSC ma NDC penifoni na. No kre woman is a Ghana hano your freedom of association. Nti sa tibiga fi se on pe NDC na okwa. Onko wasimjem so pese ni die any buoni na chia. Under honorable person su edi. Sana tem didie ono chi ahia no tia ayo kasa na odi atem o party mpanifo ni o ma ye adwuma free tete ene wakto anu test o mo so na wudi o ma atem we amwa nti o pesa o kire me se wo ko fa lo tejokob papa we ya wa ye bonye free ni party ma ya pamo no ani anyi do homo abaye o party nti o party ni kra ni da tete sei
okay
e sika bi na obi ati amawo sebe tutu jagum anase genuinely ana wo ya politics
okay bedan say
ya onye ni ye
bedan say eno so wo di ade aba na mu manye sa utitwi a na odidi ata wo ka say onya atem didi that is fine I will be say tree here na what here na no na me tia say. Me ba cho majo.
You say, oh, Mike,
Yes sir, it's you.
of Aki, New Prime Station Circle.
Okay.
So, Mike, the question is, I here, no, what's the KO?
That be me hu. Oh, and then Adam who say you no, I to the jai. Telling you corruption na ye can no no be on no be fra bobi so bo. Are you toto kwatcho no na kasa ye me ma che no na de me ana mefi. Jina baby ye na kasa. Hey, Masana na wa homa na de.
And I want to say, don't also see us here.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, we've had next one. Beba cho Majo. Majo. Yami adumo. Okay, kwa mi too.
We anka aja. Anka yibi enu na anya o mai nka ba nka me de memfa ho na so aja yes ya ka bi. Na aja obi ka no kra sabi prabia se nipa mpa no kra. Party as here o shabia to be get ka o ti say we a politician ankasa. Na sabi NDC form 5 2. And now sabi your party so sabi ujo bi a on ko heaven ba ko ne NDC because Bible say atron for ebenyom sefa o jama no hunu. Party e di ka aka se hunu akokọ kra aka se krokro. Na hunu aponche aka se na ntwie. But obi hunu no kra no aka no omo mpa no sa o. On se NDC fo nyina bo mo pese enka tubiga and krese ade no nyakra ngo ka se ye. So ahu. Christmas NDC amamuo no o tire mu a tire kwan a omo enam so a omo nkasa NDC fo no koma de wo omo ne ade da adwuma korokora mpo no ye kasa sabio yegura ma ba ye won ka adwuma ba kokora na from vice president to president ayi omo adwuma korokora mbepie ya ye kasa omo nka korokora obunya bi
Medase kwame mami va last one me fancy Beba cho Majo. It's you.
Mike na what is saying?
Nyanko pa do modi achen.
Me indi na na was can vivid as maybe.
Right.
Mamentia enya ira Mosisabo bida ka it organize NDC. Abato born homo de pa Mosisabo. Mr. Atubiga. Ama yehu say Ghana ya this two ama ye brain na ye NDC party na ma Ghana for ye brain. NDC party adika ka say aka to member say unko kwa aka say tuntum ati utrase Mike yo kuma no na o mampanyi John na de kukufo de health insurance bae sama wo de ba NDC for ka say e yazan e papa o mampanyi kukufo nya petrol ma ye NDC for de anwa e ko parliament ko ka say e kubenwa na na kukufo do the fair education bae ebe o ka so board be ba no o mutu abontin na mabonde ka say e azan ene atubiga miamu say e ma mi je mensa na e bet yisi e wo Ghana ha say ne say NDC for ni mo NDC for nya ni me say ma management wo ye no ye best na so ena mo say kontompo ni azan a show moment mo mpato be ka no kamo o my Ghana hu say ma mane board mapa na ne atubiga abebie na no aka ye ni mo say NDC for mpanyi for mo nya be ba mako say de alote Jacob
right
Mike na was going to ask
me da se obi anto asobie me ha na me dey see obi bia ofre bia me da se mo hwe yen Facebook live da mu nyina se ene mo comment amoja Steve
yes
eden na wo ka dey atwa to
ade a me dey twa to no say Ghana for Mr. Mo nso ye party ne hwe babu no a unni ni daso both NDC and MPP no so ye party ne hwe obi a opɛ wo daache whether wo nakop wo ya babu no a wo ye wawie school a wo ye all jobs wo ma me abram wo ye adwuma a wo ni hope boye the second round ba ye de bebu political parties ni say anamo ben na mo hihye ben na mo de to a ema babu no bia benya hope e wo Ghana mu ha say hihye ben na mo de beto ama obi a ho ato no okrom ha say omutimi kire ya ne ye de abeto Ghana fo anim. I think ne party mpanyimfo no mo na mo be decide say yemfa ya ho den ta bankum ana say nifa enko yanim nti say Ghana be ya efirimu a efiri yen a na believe say obi a ne maame awo na only hope no atubiga the face of it. Atubiga relate cut across all kinds of things mu say obi a person ne ba mpempenso person oba no. But the most important thing is say me share Ghana ni bia nkran say osu betimi aye bibia wo wiase that Atubiga ofiri benduru onyo bia betimi to say na moya. It means there's hope and there's future for us.
Where you adwuma be?
Me a businessman. I did be a news say this kababa apart from so benya ne funu. Fabra ebe. Sana make no. Rollins nkwana na pese me tunu de no see different place. That maka say guy.
Atubiga be that say you be follow.
No problem.
You just said the National Liberation Congress.
Yeah, NDC be call
be that say you
me me da masi bi nyame jam.
Abusia me dey Nigeria say Ajema Naomi Obene wane pious be do bansen. Omo de bo mi chidom. Abena free my twa me to me social media live ene eyema pamfo. Wa wutie mu amotwa yeda mase. Yakopon shiro bibia. Me sorry DJ Bosco. Oba be bo nyom nyame yadema. Yawada yebesan ehia. Wutie oha echi pon